Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Factorio, sending supporters to space. And I haven't really done anything off screen this time, because the agenda today is to upgrade blue circuits and upgrade red circuits, and then possibly green circuits as well. So we do have our high-tech packs backed up pretty much all the way on the belt, but you can see modules are severely lacking due to a lack of red circuits. And I've cut off the belt here for blue circuits to build some up because I do want to get my fusion reactor. So I'm just going to let them build up here until I get the amount that I want. But we are being held up by red circuits. So what we can do is, I do have a full battery pack here. So I'm going to stick in my robots. And I'm going to blueprint our red circuit build here. And then see if perhaps we can we should be able to just stack it vertically here. So it should work just like this. The lamps or the poles are going to be a little bit wonky, but that's okay. And then that's fine because these don't actually want to connect, right? We don't want these to connect. They're kind of separate units. In terms of getting the stuff in here, I probably want to... Well, I'm not sure. I went quiet there because I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I think what I want to do is something potentially not good. Okay, bots. Let me take this out for now because I don't want you building random stuff while I don't want you to. So we need to grab belt and long-handed, and you're probably wondering how the hell am I going to get copper into those, and that's, ironically or not, exactly what I was wondering. But I think I can just pull it in from the side. It's not going to be the same way they're fed in the front, but that's okay. I mean, I'm really not going to look at it that much. The rest of it is how it should be. So just grab this. Are we out of assemblers? I think we are, actually. So I'm going to grab all this, and we'll make some power poles too, just because I think we're out of those. And yeah, now I'm going to put my bots back on. Let them do their thing. And what you can do is, if you're out of charge like this, and I had forgotten it for a while, but people mentioned it, is you can actually kind of cheat the system a little bit. Because when they come to you to charge, if you don't have any charge, you can just pick them up by right-clicking them. It will pull them into your inventory, which gives them a full charge, and then, like here, and then you can see that I'm just yanking them out of the air, and then they're able to just leave again. So it looks like I'm actually maybe low on normal inserters here, which is fine. So yeah, when they come to me to charge and I have no charge, I just right-click them, pick them up, and they're able to come back in my inventory. Make a few lights here. I do have some just right over there, but okay, so what we're gonna do here, it's gonna be a bit wonky. This is possibly beyond wonky at this point, but hey, whatever. So he's gonna come over here, and then this, I think I might just split this. I'm not sure how much this can actually support, like how much a yellow belt can support for this. Hopefully enough. So now this power doesn't quite reach, but that's okay. I could put one in the corner, or I could just put one here. It's going to overlap. I mean, our power graph, I think our power graph is a lost cause. Anyways, so that's fine. Yeah, because he can go here, and then we'll just do the same thing like this. Now that was 2 spaces out. This is going to be a little weird having the copper run right next to each other, but it really shouldn't be a problem, I don't imagine. Oh, there we go. So this should be good. He's going to feed those, and then this, we literally just have to connect like that and connect the output. And it should be good to go. The things this is missing is just stuff. In fact, well, I could just let the robots build that stuff, I suppose. It'll get the warnings out of the way, and we will need this belt here at least eventually. So these bots are kind of crap still, but hey, it's better than nothing, that's for sure. So there's that. We're still missing a power pole somewhere up by the furnaces, but that should hopefully increase stuff, except that we actually don't have any plastic, and I'm wondering if it's based on how this looks, it actually... Are we being hit? It actually looks like we just need more plastic build, because by the pattern of this and such, it looks like the thing's outputting as much as it can. It just can't output enough. I mean, obviously it has enough coal, and last time I checked, we were pretty backed up on petroleum. So I'm thinking that we just need more plastic. And that does seem to be the case. Petroleum is still entirely backed up. Our tank is completely full. We do not have a lack of coal, and it's very dark, and apparently run out of night vision power. I hate these stupid solar panels. Okay, so can I make a chemical plant? No, but luckily for me, I have one. So what we're gonna do... oh, this is gonna be not good, is the answer. We're gonna rearrange this a little bit. In fact, we're just gonna tear all this up. And it's gonna stop everything, but that's okay. Because what we're gonna do is we are going to... Yeah. Thanks, game. Gonna do this. These are gonna output in the middle onto this guy. And then we're going to pipe. Might need another pipe or two. Gonna pipe from here to there, and from there to there. And then we're gonna take some more pipe like that. One short, of course. And then we're just going to grab some coal, plastic, and we should be good to go. So I have 7 of these, luckily. And that works out perfectly. So there we go. So these guys will work fully now. And 2 of them, that's now doubled. We may need more than that. If need be, we can actually, like, put it on this side and underground, which, I was thinking about this, would actually be a good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that off. I don't want to waste 500 lube. And luckily, we actually have exactly 2 barrels in our inventory, which is just enough for this. Going to grab all this up. Gonna have to move that, but first, before I forget, you guys mentioned that we do need some requesters. We need a requester here for the iron for this. Get him working. And then this, I can actually tear this up. These things are no longer needed. Well, they will be, actually. They will be once we start doing... like normal, like actual frame production, because we do need the batteries. But I have 400, which is enough for 200 more frames, and then I'll make the batteries probably close to the frames and have the bots bring the acid like I have like I am with these other things. But what I need to do is I need to go get steel and stuff so we can actually make these damn chests. Let's get some iron. My inventory's full, so let's stick that in there. Get rid of this copper. A lot of junk in my inventory. Get rid of that. And we'll just come up here to the steel. There we go. So let's make a few requesters, which... oh god. Modular armor going to the trash slot. The stone I'll go put in there. This can go into a trash... well, actually I may want to put that in the assembler doohickey. No need to waste them. Do we have radar coverage here? We kind of... no, not really. I'll just put a radar here. Clear an inventory spot. And this train is unloading evenly, but it's fine. You know, it's not like there's a lack of coal in the boxes. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to do that. It's going to be quest 100, which may not be enough due to the distance they have to travel. We do need to put iron into the network. We don't actually have that done yet. So that's going to require... okay, this is really going to irritate me. I don't know where this stupid thing is. I have my robots in. What? Can I just make one so they'll go... I do have one. What is this stupid thing talking about? Thank you. Oh. I see. Wow, it was like hidden in here. There we go. Okay, so now all our alerts are cleared, which is good. Now, in terms of putting this in the network, there's probably an elegant way to do it. I don't feel like doing it elegantly right now. So we're just going to do this. Should do a proper split off and have it go in that way. And yes, I am going to put caps on them. Don't you worry. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do is just say a cap. You know, say like, I don't know, 1,000. Paste to the inserters. There we go. So they'll load up. That'll request that. You guys commented I needed a requester somewhere else or something, and I don't recall where it was. And I forgot half of this. It's still not actually enough plastic, even as it is, but blue circuit should be backed up a bit, or not. I'd really, really, really like a fusion reactor, if possible. I don't even think there's enough on here for that, though. Maybe. It's actually deceiving how much fits on a belt. Actually, yeah, geez. There was 250 something. Well, no, we already had some, but... Sweet, guys. Huge accomplishment. Our first reactor. Now, of course, it's only a Power Armor Mark 1, so, you know, can't really fit much else in here. But hey, should be able to operate our Roboport. I'll keep this stuff in, I mean, because it doesn't hurt. I mean, it takes up room. Once I need more room, I can get rid of it, but... And then something else I'd like to invest in are these guys. Because when we go out in the tank, these personal laser defenses are actually quite good at picking off pretty much anything that's not a behemoth. They will actually... Or behemoth, whichever way you say it. I know I say it wrong. Yeah, even the big biters, it'll wipe them out pretty good. So that's there. What I feel like I know there's steel. Got it. Because people kept saying I was forgetting, and I did forget. I need steel for my flamer ammo. I'll put this on a passive provider as well. Well, I'm just gonna hard limit this, or request some steel. Just say like 50. It doesn't need to be a ton. Our robots are probably already taxed as it is. In fact, I don't even think that's in the network. Luckily, I do have a Roboport left. This guy is not outputting because we actually don't have any petroleum. We backed up on heavy, so I need to continue barreling lube, which is fine because we probably need more lube anyways. Always need more lube. All right. So we'll do that, and then just requester providers here to actually get the, barrels in and out. Let's go ahead and do this. So not like super huge episode, I guess, but I think it's worth showing kind of the conversion as you convert from belt to at least some bot supplement, I suppose. I'm certainly not going fully bot based at this point, but so these guys are going to bring a few barrels. I'm going to make some by hand just to jumpstart this because we really do need to empty this heavy oil. I have a heavy oil cracker. I must have turned it off or something so that this would work. No, this cracker actually should have... Well, here. There you go. When all else fails, just stick some speed modules in it. This guy could use some speed modules too, actually. There we go. Our power isn't really an issue yet, so crank that up. This guy should be going, so these should all go full blast now. We have all these crackers, which also should be working, especially now that we speed moduled this. And that hopefully is enough. This guy's going pretty good. What did I set this to? 50? It's 29 in the network. I mean, that's nomming on it quite a bit. Okay, then that's going to the uranium, which probably is not mining too much because we don't have hardly any of this. To 17. Could start nuclear, but I'm not really prepared for that resource-wise. Now, this says it's bringing 25. These robots are slower than molasses. Like, holy hell. Could I grab some of these upgrades? Maybe? Wow. We're already on robot speed 3 and they still seem so darn slow. So yeah, let's see what's the next objective. Well, let's trash those. I could build some central storage. That might actually be an advantageous idea. Even just a couple chests here and there. Well, I say here and there, that defeats the purpose of central. Central would be maybe like right here would be good. And they're not going to be in the way again because this 4 space in here is specifically for this type of thing. So yeah, it's really not going to get in the way of anything. Research is going okay. No red circuits for that, but that's fine. I can't really... Well, I can actually... How many is this? Is this 3? Is this 4? Yeah, I can't actually fit another fusion reactor, so I might as well turn this back on. I could make an exoskeleton. Just need 30 engines, electric engines rather, which should be pretty easy to do. I'm gonna go stick these guys in there. This still has a ton of barrels. This really doesn't use that much lubricant, but we should convert this just because it will be good to have it converted. All right. So request, I don't know, like 25. And you're gonna dump into there. There we go. And we're being attacked again somewhere. This thing. Checking the ammo. It still is okay for now. Red circuits are really hurting. I think we need even more plastic. Which may mean we need more oil processing. Speaking of which, yeah, the pollution. Really need to go defend that. I prefer to do that off camera because it's really not going to be particularly entertaining. We could expand this though, and now that we actually have bots. How many bots does this thing support again? Only 10. It's not very much. That is not very much at all. I can build another one. I'm probably overdoing my power allotment here. Gonna move these around a bit. I can fit another thing in there. Fusion reactors working the best they can. At least we move a little bit faster. So we have quite a few blueprints, which... Okay, that I don't want. So what we want to do is we want to blueprint... How much of this do we want to blueprint? Getting this to stamp or tile correctly should be a bit interesting. Because if he goes like that, it's about right. I'll have to connect a few belts, but that should work. That should be fine, because now I just connect that and that. Sorry, bots. And, whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that graphic? Distractor. Wow, they changed the graphic on that. I didn't really notice. I haven't used these guys in quite a while. It's pretty nifty. It would be great if I had some better robots. Yep, screw you, you're gonna have to catch me. Let me grab some pipe. Or just everything, probably, is what I'm missing. Come on, dudes. Get your crap together. So stick in another roboport. Now, I don't have any more robots because I'm missing circuits. Stick in 25 circuits. That should help, right? I mean, this is actually probably still faster than me doing it all manually, honestly. think it's fascinating just watching these guys work. What am I missing? A lot of stuff, apparently. Power poles. That robot speed should help a little bit. Grab some lights. Come on, dudes, you can do it. They're making progress. This robot speed's almost done. Make 2 more. Alright, now for this side. Go, go, go. Oh yeah, it's quite a bit better. There we go. And some people on the episode for this, some people posted a ton of suggestions and different builds. And I looked at some of them. There's definitely some improvement to be had with this. At the moment, I kind of want to focus on just expanding what I have, but you guys had some really good designs for this. So it's good to know that you guys improved on this, which was pretty cool. So that's done. Of course, there's not actually near enough red circuits to make this thing run. Looks like it's still a plastic issue. Now, looking at this, it might need red belt, because it's only half of a belt, and it's not fully compressed, granted, but it is probably a little more than half compressed, and it's not, I guess it was fully, if it was a fully compressed half of a belt, it would probably be enough. So there's 2 things we can do. We can either add more petroleum dudes, add speed modules to the ones we have, or maybe it's still a slight lack of petroleum, which it looks to be the case, which is not a lack of oil, I don't think. So the best, I don't actually have steel in the network. Stick some in here though. The best course of action I can think of is to just go to advanced oil processing on these, which will mean that I need water, which I already have. What's our video time looking like? We're at 23 minutes. I'm gonna end it here. Next episode we will swap these over to advanced oil, or I may do it off camera because literally it's just changing a recipe. And then we'll see what needs to be done next. I might work a little bit on rail, or just kind of continue upgrading things around the base. But let me know, like, because again, and I know I ask for this a lot, and I've asked for it before, and you guys have given great feedback, but it's good to get consistent feedback because, obviously things change as we go through the playthrough. So, like, in terms of, like, what I did this episode, right, where I didn't build anything new, I just improved on what we had. Is that stuff you guys like to see, or is that something you would prefer I do off camera? Because, we're at a point right now where quite a few, if you want to see it, that's great, because quite a lot of what needs to be done is the type of stuff I did in this episode, where it's just kind of upgrading and improving upon what we have rather than building new builds at the moment. So I'd like to know what you guys want to see, what you don't want to see. That would be great. And hey, here's a little box I can dump all my crap in. Yeah, I'm going to end this here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, feel free to leave a like. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.